Oh yeah, friends and fam, welcome back to another episode of Captain Coleslaw Outdoors with yours truly. And I'm recording from my phone because what I am about to show you is something I was not expecting to find, but is an awesome sign of fall. So you look around me, you can see that the woods are really changing colors. It's October 8th, so fall is just starting to hit that colorful, beautiful spectrum. And I'm out here mushroom hunting. It's a little mid-fall mushroom action. I'm about to show you the pinnacle of what you can find when you're out here mushroom hunting during the fall. So check this out. This big thing right here is a red oak. And this is one of the biggest red oaks I've seen in this property. You can tell by the bark. And at the base of it are those giant monsters right there. So take a look at this. This whopper of a mushroom. This is the whole thing, is one mushroom. And then there's another one right there. This is the sheepshead, also known as hen of the woods or the maitake mushroom. And this mushroom is one of the most coveted mushrooms in foraging here in eastern side of the United States. This mushroom is a delectable, tasty species that you find associated with dead, dying, or giant oak systems. So oak trees, they grow at the base. They're a polyphore mushroom, so they have that flat, layered piece where the spores come from the bottom, and they don't have a stem and a cap like a lot of other mushrooms. Now these maitake mushrooms, or these hen of the woods, I like to call them sheepshead personally, are delectable. They don't go bad easily. They cook very well with meats. They take on the flavor of other things they eat, but on their own they have the most amazing taste. It's like a portobello mushroom but fresher. And this one right here is absolutely gigantic. This thing is probably a 15-pound mushroom. Like when I have to take this out, I gotta rip this thing into two parts, and that one over there is probably a 4 or 5-pound mushroom. These things are huge. They're associated with these oak tree root systems that are dying or decaying. They're not parasitic, they're decomposers. So when the oak tree is starting to show signs of age, these guys are found to infect those trees. This is an unbelievable find. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna harvest these things, put them in my little bag here. We'll take them back and we'll do a little catch and cook with these guys, and I'll show you what we're gonna do with them. Amazing find. I don't even have a tripod for this find, but I am elated. I'm not gonna find one bigger or better than this. Oh yeah, we're back. So today for lunch, what we're whipping up is we're actually gonna use that sheepshead mushroom that you watched us find yesterday, and we are going to prepare a simple sheepshead mushroom and venison tenderloin dish. So basically all we're gonna do is we're going to fry these tenderloin steaks, and we're gonna marinate them alongside the sauteed mushrooms that we're gonna make. I'm gonna show you how to do that, and then we're gonna do a little taste tester and see what's up. Now the big reason why this is such a delicious recipe, so this recipe is delectable for a couple of reasons. One, the most flavorful, fresh mushrooms cooked along some of the freshest, most organic, delicious meat that you can get is obviously gonna be good on the taste buds. But also, these mushrooms, these sheepshead mushrooms, are not like your mushrooms you get from the grocery store. These are mushrooms that have to survive in the wild. They survive cooler temperatures. They only grow and bloom during the months of October to early November. And they have a high amount of lipid content or fat content within the mushroom structures themselves. So basically what that means is carbohydrates, for example, have a lot of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen and are digested immediately for energy. Well, lipids have carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and phosphorus in their molecular composition. So what the phosphorus actually does is it makes the carbohydrate part of it, or the hydrocarbon chain of the lipid, harder to break down. But when it is digested, it has 3 times as much energy per unit being a lipid than it would if it was a carbohydrate. Meaning that when you pair meat with mushroom fat, if you will, from the sheep's head, it takes less mushroom to get enough energy to digest the protein than it would if you were eating carbohydrates with the protein. So we're gonna fry up these mushrooms and this venison steak, and we'll have a protein-packed lunch with the energy needed to digest it and function throughout the day. Okay guys, so here you go. Here's our deliciousness. We have venison tenderloin and the sheep's head mushroom going with it, sauteed in vegetable oil and butter, salt and pepper. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce on there. Ooh, this is about to taste so good. Venison first bite. Oh my gosh. I hate being right all the time. Mushroom first bite. And the thing about this meal, guys, is because of the lipids in these sheep's head mushroom that make them unique in the mushroom world, you get energy from them, but you don't need a lot of mushroom. Less mushroom means easier for your body to digest, and it also means a higher concentration of energy per unit compared to a carbohydrate. So rather than eating a whole plate of pasta with this steak, I just eat a little bit of mushroom with this steak in order to get equal energy to function my body and allow the protein to digest itself. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Whys and How To's, steak and mushroom style, baby. Gotta love living off the land. Like and subscribe, shoot straight, stay strong, and that's it. I'm out.